And here is more of the storm damage that took place overnight in different parts of Jefferson County. Several homes were damaged by fallen trees, as well as businesses like Omega Tires in Homewood. One home in Hoover took a big hit from the storm, with a tree going through the ceiling of the living room. Spencer Smith describes his experience as the storm hit his home.
We start to rush downstairs, and right as we're getting out of our living room, that tree comes straight down through our ceiling. Our dogs are behind us. They're covered with the ceiling. All of this can be fixed and replaced, and we're just happy that we're okay. Our dogs are okay.
Now, if you have photos or videos of damage that you want to share with us, head to the Chime In page on our website, abc3340.com, or the ABC 3340 News app. And in the middle of the busy day of cleanup around Jefferson County, I was able to sit down with Jefferson County EMA Director Jim Coker. He talks about the cleanup efforts underway now and the resources available to residents who need help. What are you guys seeing in Jefferson County today as the sun comes up in terms of damage?
Okay, the primary thing that we're seeing are down trees. Many of the down trees were involved with power lines. And those two things right there are huge safety issues. As people begin to clean up after the storm, you've got to remember that these trees can weigh a lot. They may weigh hundreds or thousands of pounds. So you got to be careful when you're shifting any type of wood. Splinters can also cause injury. So you want to make sure you're wearing the proper protective gear, such as gloves, long sleeve shirts, steel toe boots if you can get them, and power lines. You really can't look at a power line on the ground and tell if it's live or not. So we recommend that you don't try to do anything with a power line until you are certain that it has been cleared by the power company and rendered safe. You really can't take that chance. You really want to move that tree limb with that power line, but wait.
Yeah, you touched on this a little bit. People want to clean up right away, but you also want them to do it safe. Is there any resources available for people in Jefferson County today who maybe need help moving those big trees? Can they call anybody?
There will be tomorrow. Actually, we have something in place called a VOAD, and those are volunteers who are organized to assist in disaster. You see them quite often after tornadoes. They come in and they help chainsaw trees up. They help people who have issues in their yards. So there's a meeting tomorrow morning to get this underway. And after the meeting is over, then we can put out more information about how to reach out to them. In the meantime, you can still call 211 and ask for help. But,
When you call 211, who does that get you? What type of information do they need?
they need your name, your telephone number, a callback number, your location, and what happened. And also, is this a safe situation? If it's involving power lines, that will escalate things a bit. And bottom line, we've got to keep everybody safe. So, we recommend also take a lot of photographs. Take a lot of photographs. If you have insurance, you'll need these photographs for any kind of insurance claim that you may make. I've got to do it myself tomorrow because I was impacted last night. And, doesn't hurt to take a lot of photographs.
Anything else that people need to know as they're cleaning up from the storm tonight, into tomorrow? Is there a message that you want to tell the people of Jefferson County?
Absolutely. If anything just tickles the back of your neck because it may not be safe, then assume that it's not safe. And let somebody know who can come out and either render it safe or tell you whether you can go ahead and proceed. The storm was bad enough. We really do not want any other victims from the storm.
Now let's check in with Austin Pratt, who's live in Homewood tonight. Austin, walk us through what you're seeing out there this afternoon.
Megan, unfortunately, there's a massive damage across Homewood today following last night's strong storms. As you can see behind me, a very large tree and power line collapsed into this intersection here at Salter Road and Wellington View Road, causing the road to be blocked. This here is one of a handful of road closures I've come across today while driving around town. Just around the corner from me on the other side of this intersection, power lines are down on people's property, causing outages and cutting off driveways. This adding another challenge in the cleanup efforts. Earlier today, I was talking to homeowners, and you could see many on this street packing bags and heading to hotels, friends or relatives' houses, like Christian Feldman, who will stay at his parents' house tonight.
Power went out, and at that point, couldn't really see a lot. I was looking out the window for a while through some flashes of lightning. I saw this down in the front yard and was like, okay.
Feldman's car, like some of his neighbors, is trapped in his driveway by the downed lines on the property. Getting the power back on is a main concern for people affected by the storms today. Cleanup looks like it may take days here in Homewood, but people are out here working their hardest to make sure it happens as soon as possible.
Austin, you said crews have been out working. Have you talked to them? How busy are they?
Megan, I've seen many trees down on houses as I've been driving around today. I actually spoke to a roofing crew earlier. They said they've been busy since early this morning and are booked throughout the rest of the day, patching roofs on houses damaged by falling trees. Live in Homewood, Austin Pratt, ABC 3340 News.
Thank you, Austin. Here's a map of power outages happening right now. Overnight, there were up to 36,000 Alabama Power customers in central Alabama without power. Tonight at 5 o'clock, there are still over 9,000 people without power, mainly within Homewood, Vestavia Hills,